If you see a heavy puddle of engine oil on your driveway and smell something burning when your high-mileage truck gets hot, your engine oil cooler lines have failed at the crimp. You must replace the entire line assembly because the factory connection between the metal tube and the rubber hose has stopped holding pressure. This is a standard failure on Chevrolet Silverado, Tahoe, and Suburban models with the 5.3-liter or 6.0-liter 8-cylinder engines that have over 150,000 miles. The reason this happens is the way the lines are built at the factory. They use rigid aluminum tubes mated to flexible rubber hoses with a metal collar squeezed over the joint. Over 10 or 15 years of use, that rubber inside the collar gets hard and shrinks from the constant heat cycles. At the same time, the aluminum collar loses its grip. Because the engine oil is under high pressure, especially during a cold start on a winter morning, the oil finds a way past that loose seal. You will notice the leak gets much worse when you are driving at high revolutions per minute or carrying a heavy load because the oil pressure stays high. Some people try to fix this by cutting off the factory collar and putting a standard screw-type stainless steel hose clamp over the old rubber. You should never do this. The aluminum tube underneath is smooth and does not have the raised barbs needed to keep a hose from sliding off under load. Under 60 pounds per square inch of pressure, that rubber hose will pop right off the smooth metal tube. If that happens, your engine will lose all its oil in just a few minutes, which leads to the engine block seizing up before you can even pull over to the shoulder. To fix this the right way, buy a heavy-duty aftermarket oil cooler line assembly. When you go to install it, you will need to deal with the small metal C-clips inside the quick disconnect fittings at the radiator. Use a small pick tool to move these clips very carefully so you do not lose them. If you lose a clip or bend it, the line will not stay locked into the radiator. Also, be very gentle when you thread the new lines into the aluminum block adapter near the oil filter housing. Those threads are made of soft metal and are very easy to strip if you use too much force with your wrenches. Once the new lines are tightened down, check your oil level and look for leaks while the engine is running. Ignoring a steady leak like this puts your whole engine at risk of total failure. Every time you turn the key, replacing the lines now is the only way to keep your truck on the road for another 100,000 miles. Check those lines today if you smell oil burning on your exhaust.